What up, though? How is everything this morning? Get rid of this little sound in the background. Yeah, what up, though? Your boy Curl, man, just checking in, seeing what's going on with you. You did. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Give it a couple of minutes. You know, making sure all is well. Okay. Don't trip over each other now. Don't trip over each other rushing up in here. You know. But what's really good, I got a few things I want to talk about. I wouldn't even press live. On top of just my check in, when I notice I ain't been on in a while. Squeeze through there. I'm finishing up a game too, y'all, so bear with me. Bear with me. Topic of discussion. Y'all know my topic of discussion. Every time y'all see me, I'm like a broken record, man. Like a broken record, you know. Okay, I'm good, y'all. I I just made sure that what up? There go my dog. What up, man? Yeah, I wanted to go live on my game, but I just decided to give me a couple in. You did get the nerves, the rumbling. You did. But I just want to point out, if I may, how the people have already chosen. That's why I always talk about the war being won. And if I don't always talk about it, I always try to fit it in whenever the conversation come up. The war being won. Let me see if I got my phone on standby so I can get the scripture. The Psalms talk about how the kings of the earth will gather their people to do battle with the Creator. And the world has already won. Let me give you an example. When Barack Obama said out of his mouth that he won't condone same-sex marriage, then went and changed his mind about it, who did they interview? Jay-Z. And Jay-Z talked about how brave it was and how, influential it was, blah, they split. Jay-Z got a hold on a multitude of people. A hold. He wouldn't be where he at if he didn't, right? So when that person, so-called man, spoke about how inspired he was by what Barack Obama did, most people who Jay-Z has a hold over, they side with Jay-Z and push JC to the side. You understand? Respect everything Jay-Z got to say. But when it comes to JC, oh, that's outdated. Are you even real? And the irony about it is Jay-Z ain't even real. See, the blind, when they see Jay-Z, they see a human being, a person that make music. When those of us that got just a little bit of sense, when they see Jay-Z, they see about 400 different corporations. They know that whatever Jay-Z was and whatever he is, if he ever was a real person, he's owned. So is your Kevin Hart. So is your Will Smiths. They're owned. They're not owned by one person per se. They owned by legal obligations, territorial obligations, which is why I tell you, unless they're getting paid, you will not hear them voice their own opinion or opinion about anything unless they're getting paid. This ain't something that King Curl made up. This is something King Curl eventually found out going down the rabbit hole. This ain't necessarily something, well, I ain't gonna say necessarily, this ain't something I want to be true. I want it to be, at least if it was what it really is, at least we'd know where to go from there. But see, the job is to keep us confused. Keep us confused to what? The truth. Truth always in your face. See guys that done lost it all. They done lost it all. Don't know how to get a grip. Don't know how to get back, stand back up. And you'll find out of those people a lack of JC, Jesus Christ. See, there's many of us that crawled our way out of death because of JC. And all of us got similar stories about being hella cold, about not having nothing. Pleading, begging. Help me get a grip. I don't want to be one of these people out here like this. I don't choose this. Clawing. See, you'll find in this world, man, as the time tick, that the whole world is suffering from a lack of JC. The whole world. What I mean by that? Well, the scripture forewarned us that the love of the greater number will cool off. You see that now, where people will take your life for trying to steal their thing. And when you say something different than this, the world looks at you crazy. So you telling me this thing you worked hard for and you paid your money, somebody ran up on you and tried to take it, you wouldn't shoot them if you got a gun? No. And I know it's crazy, but the Heavenly Father already eyewitnessed this. He already eyewitnessed this. So it ain't no, oh, he just saying this. No. These are facts. Ain't no thing worth no life. And see, when you get a whole block of people, a whole community of people that think me, when you see them hold things more dearly than a human life, then you see the fulfillment of scripture right in your face. See, don't let these things put you down. It's meant to put you down. But understand this is a fulfillment of prophecy. When you see these things, be on the watch. And how many people see these things? How many people see these things and just say, oh, it's normal? When you see these things, be on the watch. See, I like to speak to the men and the young men that's becoming men. Oh, young man, I know y'all see some bad representation of man on this platform, but please don't let this platform be your primary place for looking at things get handled in a worthy way. Don't make this primary number one. Because what you have here is a bunch of men on here they just haven't grew up. I think it's a lot of people just get what they got bottled in and out. I think that's what it be. That's why I don't really cast judgment on things until you start messing with people real life. You start messing with people real life, trying to see who in their phone book and calling their people and all that stuff. You reach into mine, man. Hey, God help you. Because it's a lot of treacherous people in my surroundings. Treacherous. They don't include me on anything because they know what type of walk I'm on. They know how they get down. And they respect that. No birthdays, no holidays, no none of that. They let me know when the family just getting together, want to see each other. They let me know. But other than that, no good. They either secret society on the gang banging tip or secret society on a Masonic tip. So I wouldn't suggest. I just keep it here. You got a problem with me, just keep it here. I can take it on the chin, just like any ordinary man should be able to. You won't have to worry about me calling your mama in the senior citizen home and all that crazy crap there. But see, if you got something in you that you need to get out, try your best to get it out without compromising yourself. See, you're not gonna see a Big Bird and think you see Cookie Monster. Let me break it down for you. Don't pretend to be something you're not, because your actions on here reveal who you really are. Your actions on here reveal what's in your heart, what's in your mind. I tell people to be careful. One of the most craftiest weapons you can have on this platform is to be able to listen without saying a word, without typing a word. Just to be able to listen, just be able to observe. It's a weapon. It's a weapon. You can see people sitting where I'm sitting at. You can see one person using 3 different avatars, 3 different sign-ins. You see people making plays or thinking they being slick and not really understanding that they have the same mind. So you can change the name of the avatar. You can change the look of the avatar. Hey, good morning, Dak. You can change the look of the avatar, but you can't change the mind of the person behind the avatar. See, I say get it out. Especially if you can get it out in a respectful way. I love it even more. I love cussing somebody out without cursing. I like cursing somebody out without them even knowing they've been cursed out. I've been done like that a few times, and I found it impressive. I would just sit back and think on the conversation or the words that were spoke to me, and several days later be like, hell no, this nigga done went off on me. I love it. It just shows me it's a better way. Just show me it's a better way. I love it. Show me it can be done. And not only would a person take it as a diss or a scolding, but they learn something from it. They benefit from it. So I love it. The thing is, get it off. Because in this real world, they're capturing people. They're snaring people. They got people on here thinking you can mix voodoo with JC. Thinking you can mix voodoo with the Bible. Thinking you can mix astrology with Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's people on here that's actually thinking this. You know why a lot of people don't really give a damn about what I'm saying on this platform? Because it's something they need to hear. And they ain't trying to hear it. But they thinking they can run away from it. You can't run away from it. If it's meant for you to hear it, you're going to hear it. Whether it's from me, whether it's people that sound like me, you're going to hear it. You cannot mix astrology with Jesus Christ. See, y'all thought, or a lot of people think because I associated myself with Jehovah's Witnesses, that's why I stopped celebrating birthdays. No, that's not. No, that's not. Don't get me wrong. They pointed the finger. They pointed the finger. And when they pointed the finger, see, I took it upon myself not to just let some man tell me what's going on. I went and investigated it for myself. See, your birthdays in this construct is based on what type of year you've been born, or should I say what season. And they have names like Leo and Sagittarius and Pisces, all these things are foreign. All these things are gods. All these things are demons. All these things are astrological signs, but they were always worshipped as demons. Okay. So when you ascribe to, I'm a Scorpio because I'm born in October, later October. I'm a Scorpio. See, when you allow those demons in your life, that's when they're in control. But you don't have to ascribe. You don't have to sign up. You ain't got to do that because everybody else do it. See, there was a reason Jesus Christ. There was a reason Moses. You never hear about these men celebrating birthdays. You never heard about that. You seen them getting older, but you never found out, when he turned 102. What date was it? See, they didn't get off into that because it was a demonic practice. It was all those thousands of years ago. It still is now. It don't change because we wanted to, because we got feelings and emotions behind it. How mama did us when we was 2 years old, and we got the baby and we want the baby to feel that same joy. Yeah. It's a joy. It's a false joy. It's a demonic practice. You see them babies, a lot of them babies get to a certain age, you get them something, they look at you, I ain't want that, I wanted this. See, it takes on some people harder than others. I didn't want this car, I wanted that car. I was supposed to get this amount of money. Y'all didn't seen it. Y'all didn't seen it. And I tell you what, y'all, it's so stress-free around those holiday times when you talk about Thanksgiving and Christmas, where, everybody's scrambling to spend their last on gifts and gifts. Man, how much better do it feel doing that through the year versus on just one day, one particular time of the year? How much stress-free is that for you? Oh, it's been real good for me. It's been real good. See, the thing is, when it comes to buying something new around that time of year, 9 times out of 10, my kids got it that summer. Because of the extra money you have, not buying a shitload of food to cook, excuse my language, not buying a crap full of stuff people gonna forget about in the next month or week or so, especially if it ain't something they really want. See, I ain't here to judge you for it. I just want you to see the bigger picture. I did it. I practiced. I did all that stuff. I just want you to see the bigger picture. Now, not only are you stressing, but you're giving reverence to a false deity. And when I say false deity, I mean it's not who you want it to be, not who you should be showing reverence to. It's not the Most High. It's the God of this system. You don't think the music you listen to help put you in spells? Help put spells on you? You wondering why you keep on doing the same dumb shit over and over again? Forget my language. You wondering why? Understand that we have witches amongst us. Some most knowingly, some of them are unknowingly. This land was born off of witchcraft. Almost every family in this nation, if you point to it, they got some type of masonry in their family. Some form of fashion. It was born off witchcraft. They hold these things more higher than they do these fictitious positions like president and secretary of defense and all that stuff. See, what's his name? George Washington statue in Washington D.C. It don't give credit to him being a president first. It give credit to him being Masonic first. Mason, and to go with that, president. Got a lot of friends that's involved in the Masonic order. See, a lot of times you got to let people take their path. Say your little part about it, you know. But understand that if this person is being controlled and it's your friend, you don't stop loving that person. You pray for that person. You pray that he see what you warned him about and that he get away from it. Because a lot of people that, you know, I know that's a part of this stuff is people I went to church with back when I was going to church. And I know they love God because they didn't get made to go to church. They were like me. They went to sleep early Saturday night to make sure they got up early Sunday night, way before I start Sunday morning, way before I start coming. I just got hip to everybody having fun while I'm asleep. I'm like, whoa, y'all in church and y'all having fun? Oh, that's 2 for 1 here. This 2 for 1. Make sure my stuff laid out because I leave up out of there bold and come back bold. Mama gonna piece me up. Mama gonna piece me up. Make sure a little outfit, whoop, whoop, boom. Then we got off into singing. Realized I know how to do that pretty good. We was in there like we been there. So I know a lot of these people got love for the Most High. You know, they just don't see the snare for what it really is. They don't know the goat that's behind the worship. They don't know. They think their representatives got them thinking that star and that compass, that G and that compass and that square is for something totally different than what it is. I already know. But see, the thing is, the Most High told us not to use images nowhere. Told us, don't swear any oaths. See, this is where we have to reason with what's being done behind closed doors. Because there you go, right off the bat, 2 things that the Most High warned us to stop doing or not do. Right off the bat. See, Mayor, you know, a lot of people I got love for on this platform are with the brotherhood. I don't got nothing against them brothers. I hope you brothers don't think I got nothing against you. I don't want to see none of you hurt. I don't want to see you lose. I don't want to see you lose out on your chance of everlasting life by having all your little, you know, toys and whistles in this false reality. You know, it's my job to be that voice. You know, be a little bit clearer than the voice you've been hearing already. Come out of her before Babylon is put to rest. Come out of her, lost tribe of Israel. And when I say lost tribes of Israel, I ain't talking this physical stuff where you see these cats on Bibles ready to pounce on people that disagree with them. I ain't talking about them guys. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about those sheep that know Jesus' voice. I'm talking about them. Some of us, it's hard for some of us to hear it. We so busy trying to hear what we really want to hear. Hey, that voice sound real faint. Sound real faint to a lot of us. But the more love you got for your creator, the more love he got for you. He loved you unconditionally already. But when you talk to him and you involve him in your life, he knows this the second you start doing it. He knows why you stopped doing this and that. He knows the real reason. You can't lie and say, I'm doing it for you, God, and you doing it so you can pass the piss test of this job. He know if you lying. He know it. And do he reward you? Oh my goodness. James, I think that's 4:8. Take one step towards God and he'll take a step towards you. But see, his step is a lot more beneficial. Don't get me wrong, our step is beneficial too, because when we put that effort, when we put that step in there and he feel that love coming back, oh, he gonna step towards you too. And that step gonna be life-changing. Every time you do it, every step you take towards him, he gonna take a step towards you. It don't stop. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to hear what I got to say. But see, dig this here. If it's meant for you to hear, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it. You getting all these little benefits, you rubbing elbows with celebrities. Because the longer you dance with this, the more you start to see that, wow, there's a lot of famous people that belong to this pack, that belong to this brother and sisterhood, that belong to this gang. Y'all haven't seen it with y'all own eyes, but y'all will. Because all things hidden will be made known. All things hidden will be made known. Got these people talking about Cinco de Mayo and Santeria and skeletons and death worship. Just like they did thousands of years ago, worshiping death. They be giving me little costumes to put on my little man on the video game. They give you the skull head to put on there. Nah, nigga, I don't want no skull head. I'll be a skull soon enough. Death worshipers, people worshiping death. When you give praise to Satan, you're giving praise to death. Why you think they celebrate all your fallen people? Why you think they show respect and honor and give anniversaries for them? This whole country was born off of witchcraft. Death. Death is one of the things that they feed off of. Look at it. Martin Luther King. When he get famous? After he died. They showed y'all with the rappers. Rappers sell way more stuff. You know, singers, entertainers sell way more stuff dead than they did alive. They bring up the rap group. They base how much you make off the Beatles. Why the Beatles? Because the Beatles was the first group to diss Jesus Christ. The Beatles was one of your first satanic groups. They dedicated the album to Sgt. Pepper, aka Aleister Crowley. Even got him on their album cover. So that's why when Tupac and Biggie was making music and they were selling, they always compared them to, this is as far as I go back. They always compared them to the Beatles. Because the Beatles is the crossroad. When they compare you to that, you sold. That person in particular is sold. Either they ain't real people or they sold. See, a lot of these people they give us is already trained. They train government agents. A lot of them college, brought in through the colleges. A lot of these gangsters you see on your TV screen, on your rap videos, are really professor level type people. They're really high degree. They specialize in sound manipulation. What makes the brain tick? How to make people do what you say. A lot of people call it by the name it's usually called by, and that's Project MK Ultra. See, they figured out a way to control the man without having wires and all that stuff hooked up to him. First, they produced to you the phone. Had you feel butt naked when you leave the house without your phone. Had you feeling like you left something really, really valuable behind because you left your phone at home. To the point you halfway at your destination, you turn back around because you need that phone. I'm just talking what you already know. I'm just saying what people already know. Ain't no secrets that I'm talking about right now. Just gonna look at the stuff we see in plain sight from here on out. See, I ain't got to talk about galaxies and the way the Earth's shaped and all that to prove God. I can prove God by the stuff we can see. Show how real He is by the stuff we can see. If y'all ever came into a certain time in y'all life where y'all start noticing numbers, the same numbers over and over again? Check this out. I keep seeing the number 633. Did anybody see that number a lot? 633. That'd be the times. I look at the clock. I be seeing that. Now check it out. You may think I'm crazy here. You see it daily. Oh man. Well, check this out. 633 is Matthew 6:33. 6:33 says, seek first the kingdom and all these other things would be added to you. So when I see that number, y'all, it always, to me, is like God is talking to me. He's making sure I'm still awake. 6:33. I'm like, wow, why I keep. And I even tried to play it once, y'all. I don't play the lottery, but I seen it so relentless. I tried to play it, and I realized no, that wasn't what it was. You know what it was? I needed to get my Bible study back started. Seek first the kingdom. And it's been a lot better. You know, I still see it, but it's not as repetitious as it's been in the last couple months. I'm talking about receipts. I'm talking about stats on the video game. I'm talking about I was seeing it everywhere. Everywhere. Like, wow. You say 333. That's another one. 444. Now I see those numbers a lot on the news. You know, I do gematria a lot of times too. So I be seeing those numbers a lot on the news, especially the 444 when it comes to murder, somebody getting killed. The 555, you know, 55 represents Santa or Satan. So you got 555. Can't really compare that one, but definitely that 111, because in a lot of numerology, the satanic numerology, 111 is 666. That's in satanic numerology, and they got another word they call it too. I can't remember the name of it, but satanic is one of the words, one of the terms they call for it. But yeah, y'all, the thing is, Satan want us to, you know, those that's heterosexual like myself, he want us to look at those homosexuals and bash them and hate them. And he want those homosexuals to look at us, bash us and hate us. See, but we can't fall for that trick. See, you can't hate no man. No matter if you see him pop, you know, wear the wig, you can't hate no human being. You got to remember that person got life in them. Just like you and I had the opportunity to stop from doing bad and start doing what's right, that person should have the same opportunity to do that. I don't care how much hate the homosexuals throw our way, we should never hate them back. Never. Hate their actions, yeah, but it should not dictate, their actions should not dictate us hating them back. See, we're not under the same programming they're up under. That means they shouldn't be able to dictate how we act, how we carry ourselves. When we notice that hate coming towards us, we ought to see it from a mile away and understand why that hate is aimed at us. Why? Why? That hate is coming from us because it's programmed. That devil done told them, oh, them Christians are no, them Christians ain't gonna, because majority of the people that follow Christ call themselves Christians. Oh, they ain't gonna want nothing to do with this, that, and the other. No, we ain't gotta disrespect them. See, love. I got love for Pastor Jennings. And a lot of people can't see love because of his drama type voice. They can't see love there. But see, love is the cure to all ills. All ills. Don't ever let this world make you think anything different from that. Don't ever let them turn you into a person that value things more than you value people. Just because you and a person don't get along, you don't like the way this person look or act, you want the worst to happen to them. Don't ever let this world let you get like that. When you know you at that point, when you feel yourself getting at that point, understand you're losing. You're losing the fight. See, Satan want us to think like him. He want us to behave like him. And when your desire is to take another one of your fellow man down for the count because of a thing, because of a reputation, because he took your girl, because he took your car, you're losing. And I done took girls, I done had girls took from me before. I know how I feel. You know, you halfway like the girl and you feel some type of way when she got took from you because it wasn't on your, because it wasn't your way. And it didn't feel good. Didn't feel good. So I know an individual feel a certain type of way when they have something as precious as a woman took away from them. But understand this. You're going to slay that man. You're going to get caught. And you're going to be up in prison for the rest of your life, especially if you're in Michigan. And that woman going to be getting piped down by somebody else. What type of gift is that to yourself? What type of honor is that to yourself? You think that makes sense? That a man dead and you just as dead? You got to sit in the room over 20 years, 23 hours a day. The world say love. I say infatuation. Because if you really love that person, if you really love a person and they cut you off and bust up and went with somebody else, if you really love that person, you would bid that person farewell. Because either that person didn't like the way you was treating them, or that person ain't right. And either way, that person deserved a farewell. Now, scriptures say only dogs return to their vomit. So this person come back around, you get bit again, you let that person back in again, that's on you. I mean, it's on you anyway, but to let it happen to you again, that's almost idiotic. That's almost on a point of insanity. Something like that was to occur, man, just push rocks. Trust me, it's good women out here. It's way more good women out here than not. I put it like that. Way more. You got a lot of skeezers out here that that ain't about nothing, but it's some genuine women out here that need some true leadership. Real men. They're out here. Don't necessarily need no money from you. None of that. Just need to feel wanted. And just want somebody that's real, that's solid, that say what they mean and mean what they say. Nothing hell of a. They already well groomed. So quit thinking because you got into a situation where this one was a scuzz head. You underdig? This one was a freakazoid. Quit thinking all women like that, man. All women ain't cut like that. All women ain't up under the influence of these celebrities and music makers and movie makers Some of these women they don't move like that. They're their own persons. They're trying to figure out what's going on just like you. See, y'all, you secret society cats, y'all trying to bring a brighter light. Y'all trying to get brighter. See, I'm trying to live forever. And I'm trying to make sure you don't pass up your ticket to live forever. I heard the cat say, live forever. It's going to be bored. You ain't going to have nothing to do. Yeah, well, that's living forever coming from an imperfect human being who don't have real broad imagination. But see, I'm in the anime. I'm into all types of stuff, man. I understand that just like it's animals that's in the deep that never come up for air, I know it's animals that's in the air that never have to touch land. I know this. I know the imagination is a beautiful thing, especially if the heart behind it is beautiful. You will never get tired of not crying. You will never get tired of not feeling pain. Scripture tells us death itself will be thrown into the lake of fire. You think I'm going to pass up everlasting life for some fame in a world that's on its way obsolete? All the signs lined up. Everything is here. The only thing that's left is all every man must know. Every man must know. For a witness to all the nations. And then the end will come. Not before then. You know that guy they talk about, so narcissistic and jealous and all the vile names you can think of. And jealous really ain't vile. The reason he gave us that label jealous is because you can't worship him and no other gods. Because your worship to him would be obsolete. So if that's the only way he could communicate to us at that point in time, they knew very well what he meant by it. Just like I'm going to make sure we know what he meant by it today. You worship him and worship another guy, your worship is obsolete. Can't worship him and worship Xbox and PlayStation. Somebody who going to get the most time? Who going to get the most devotion? Come on now. Let's keep it a buck. YouTube get more attention than the Most High. You think you worshiping the Most High? Come on now. Yeah, we going to take baby steps, but I'm going to give you what you need to know. Don't be thinking what I'm saying is, something I necessarily choose. I'm just telling you the truth. It ain't going to work for me just like it ain't going to work for you. We can't serve 2-3 guys. We only can serve one. And it's only one God giving out everlasting life like candy. If you earn it. Earning it ain't doing what you see this person doing, what you see that person doing. Earning is getting inside your own house, making sure your own house is in order. And when you got your own house in order, try to help other people get their house in order. That's how serious this walk is. Can't just sit back and look at people walking in the manholes and you know where they at. You about to let people just walk in the landmines and you know exactly where they at? No, not me. I don't care if you hate me 10 times. I'm going to tell you what you don't want to hear. Just like I will hope you tell me what I don't want to hear if I need to hear it, if you feel like I need to hear it. Don't hold me up. Don't worry about my feelings. I got a booger in my eye. You better tell me. You better tell me, because if I find out from somebody else, I'm going to come back to you like, hey, man, you seen that booger in my eye, man. Why you let me go all off into this, that, and the other, man? You could have helped me out. Just let me look like a fool. Yeah. It say 55 minutes. I ain't mean to be on there that long. Just need to get a little something off, man. Shout out to all my content creators I mess with. You dig? Diet came through. My young dog came through and hollered at me. And y'all make sure y'all keep my young dog in y'all prayers, man. You know, I was talking to him a few days ago, man. You know, somebody T-boned him and his baby in the car, man. You know, everything all good, man, but still, you know, keep my brother Christ constant in y'all prayers. You did. And that just goes to show, man. That's why you got to always say it. Don't let no nigga tell you that telling your brother or your sister I love you is out of whack. My little dog could have been took up out of here, man. Him and his baby didn't have to survive. But he here. You did. Just let my homie in prayer. You did. Especially that baby. Well, we'll give it to him, and he gonna overshadow it to the baby. You know, my little homie know, hey, you need to talk to me. And you know, anything you need to you having a hard time with, get at me, man. Get at me. I only got one baby now. You know, my other kids grown. You know, but my second youngest, he makes sure he tap in daily. You know. But other than that, you know, thank Jehovah for my little homie surviving that little ordeal. You know, because I've been seeing, me and my wife been seeing accidents, man. Somebody jumped on the freeway the wrong way. Going on the freeway the wrong way. I don't know what they was doing, but the innocent person died. That's why y'all got to keep y'all head on the swivel, man. It's people out there that shouldn't even be out there. Real talk. Keep y'all head on the swivel, y'all. Quit walking in that street, opening that door. If that driver's door is out in the street, let them cars go past first. Let them go past. You don't quit putting your life at risk because you talking about if you in a rush. If you lay it out there, broke all up, what you in a rush for now? Let them cars go past, man. When I was delivering them pieces, I used to see it all the time. People see the cars coming down the street, they will walk out there, open their door, turn their back on the car to get in their car. And anybody doing that, you're an idiot. I hope I piss you off by saying that. You're an idiot. Trusting somebody with your life that way, you are an idiot. Trusting somebody with your health. Let them cars go past. No matter how long it take. If you go out there to your car and that car don't stop or slow down because they see you trying to get in your door, You better stay your ass behind that car. You better stay your ass on that sideline, on that sidewalk. I don't want to see nobody hurt on here. Not even the panda. The panda, unfortunately, the panda got her. She didn't did so much stuff out here. Something gonna happen. And I tried to talk some sense into her before she went as far as she went. And anybody that don't know nothing about that situation, understand that these people you see going at her, all of these people wanted peace with this lady, including myself. She left and came back. Everybody wanted peace with this lady. This lady was one of the kids growing up when we looked at the little movies, the villain and the good guy. She fantasized about being a villain. It's like that's the only thing that gets her riled up and get her, excited. But unfortunately, Panda, everything we do out here comes back to us, baby. Everything. I wish before God that you would have listened. And anybody that mess around and stumble up on what I'm saying right now, if you putting out bad in this world, stop it, please. For your sake. Nothing is left unanswered. Nothing is left. You understand? Nothing is, listen, everything you do, you got to answer for. Everything. If it's wrong and you know it's wrong, you got to answer even harder. That's what I've been trying to warn the whole time. That's what I've been trying to prevent people from digging themselves bigger ditches than what they done already built. I don't know what a lot of people doing in their real life, but these ditches on here add on to what you got going on in your real life. I love a good joke or two. I love a good capping session, man. But when it go further than that, y'all, bag off. Don't go down that road. It ain't worth it. See, these laws right here, man, these laws that's being made on here going to the world court, man. These cyber laws, they going to the world court. I told y'all 3 years ago that they're watching us. I told y'all when I came back home, the first thing I got on this platform and said is that they're watching us. They're really watching us. I seen so many people in that bullpen that was in there off them being watched that it didn't even make no sense. It didn't even make no sense. So many people getting their profile checked out daily, their Instagram, their Facebook. Like, ain't no hiding being a criminal no more. Ain't no hiding doing nothing no more. And then if you're a person like myself that go against the grain, that preach love, that tell you to get up out of Babylon and its wicked, wicked teachings, are you really going to have some confrontation? You really going to have some confrontation. They're trying to make people like me appear crazy, delusional. Listen to the language they use with these active shooters and the people that's going to these mosques and stuff like that and giving bomb threats. Listen to the language they use. One person had the nerve to say something about some false news. Somebody said something about some false news and started shooting. So they're making sure that the people appear to be kind of wacky. Whether it be Jesus freaks or some other kinds. But hour and 5, y'all. Did my weekly check-in. I'm gonna get at y'all real soon. I'm gonna be at that park Wednesday. So we're gonna be at the riverfront Wednesday, y'all. So get ready for that. I'm gonna point my camera right at that water too. We're gonna sit up right up there on the water. You did detoxify my body and put my feet in the grass. You did. But other than that, thank everybody for pulling up on me. Hope y'all having a beautiful day. Hope y'all have a beautiful remainder of your day. I don't know what I'm about to do. I want to take a nap, but if I take a nap, I'm gonna be a little drowsy. Ooh. A little drowsy, so I think I'm gonna just probably go live on my gaming channel. Play me a little bit more hockey. Peace, y'all. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. We're gonna get some of that fantastic talk going on. You dig? Peace.